God for being here tonight. It's a blessing. Thank God for all of our honorees tonight. Thank God for our bishop being here. Amen. Bishop's cabinet, all the Sunday school superintendents, let them stand. All the representatives who are here, could you please stand? Let's give the Sunday school staff a round of applause. I shared my time with these fine people, our friends and brothers, who work hard to make this world a better place. Thank God for my church family who are here. Amen. Thank God for each one of you. Thank God for my brother who's been ill. Brother Lawrence. And my beautiful mother. Raise your hand, Mom. Thank God for my wife, wherever she may be. Now, that's the better part of me. That's the better part of me. Amen. I just signed the check, but she makes it work. Thank God for my wife. Amen. And it's just a blessing. Amen. I didn't know Ray could sing like that in chat. And I really prophetically didn't put my name on the program this year because the Lord had something to say from these people. But it's a blessing to be in Sunday school. All right. And I just want to share a thought, and we're going to get out of here. I promise I won't be before you long. Amen. Somebody just said they all say that. Lord, don't let me lie tonight. Thank you. Well, let us turn our Bibles to Matthew, the 17th chapter. It's such an honor that our bishop is here. Amen. Amen. Come, be with us. All the superintendents and administrative assistants who grace this place. Amen. If we turn our Bibles to Matthew, the 17th chapter, verse number 14. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic, and sore vexed, for oftentimes he falleth into the fire, and often into the water. And I brought him to your disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Jesus answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you, and how long shall I suffer you? Bring him to me. And Jesus rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples unto Jesus apart and said, Why could we not cast him out? And Jesus said unto them, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if you have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto the mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit, come on, say it, howbeit, this kind goeth not out by prayer and fasting. Look at your neighbor and say, I want to tell you something today. That we are all in love with lunatics. We are all in love with lunatics. Every time we go to our cities and around the country, we see young men showing their underwear. And sometimes the underwear is not even clean. Amen. We're in a land of lunatics. When the nighttime comes, the animals go out, and people begin to act crazy. We see people taking drugs and people killing one another in gangs. Praise God. But we're in a time that is not uncommon to all men. And this case in the Bible is similar to what we're going through today. We think that it's a black and white problem, but it's a lunatic problem. We think it's an economic problem, but folk is crazy out here today. The lunatics is running society. The lunatics are running even the churches. Even in the church, the homosexual wants you to accept them in the church today. And if you say anything to them, they won't sing in the choir. They won't give their tithes and offerings. So we become mute and we say nothing about this lunatic behavior.
All right.
We become a people who contain wrongdoing. We become a people who are letting things go. And because we let it go, things are getting worse and worse. But this man was concerned about his son. As all of we know, we all have children who are in trouble. Every household is affected by drugs. Somebody you know is in jail. Even in Florida, the young man was killed just walking in his own neighborhood because the man was a lunatic. So Jesus came into the scene because Jesus knew that the devil had gotten to the minds of the people. And when they came to Jesus, they came with a problem. They said, we went to your disciples, and your disciples could do nothing. And society today is saying to the church, we went to church with the problem, but the church folk can't do nothing. We went to the pastor, but the pastor said he can't do nothing. Somebody shout hallelujah. But I'm here to tell you today, it's time to do something. It's time not to make an excuse. It's time to get yourself together and reach deep down inside of you and receive the power that God has invested in you to cast out devils. This young man was a lunatic and he was vexed, and oftentimes he fall into the fire, and oftentimes he fell into the water, and everybody was walking around as if that was the normal thing to happen. But it's not normal to be crazy. It's not normal to be out of your mind. It's not normal to kill your brother. It's not normal to rape your sister. All of that is lunatic. Everyone say lunatic behavior. And I brought him to your disciples, and they were speechless.